and we're gonna have them put on a show for y'all today. All right, chat. So I'm gonna do a quick poll as we get started. Who's everybody polling for?
All I'm pulling for is a Kanto main switch.
You know what I'm pulling for, Garf? I'm pulling for a meat grinder ROM.
Uh-huh.
No good mains, no good roamers, no good nothing. You gotta fight to get to the end of it.
You realize that means you're gonna have to stay up for even longer.
That's fine. I'll make it work. Grindian's pulling for a good race. Scarlet, Raffle, and Uncreative are all pulling for Bakura. Wing wants Tom to win.
Alright, well, we'll see if these starters are going to contribute to the meat grinder arm. Shelder, Suicune,
I didn't see the middle.
And Poliwag.
Poliwag, okay.
So, all waters.
I mean, of the three, Suicune's probably your best bet, because it's at least going to outspeed a few things.
Yeah, well, Suicune also shouldn't really die to anything that they might want to main switch to.
True.
Suicune isn't bad, but it's more a defensive Pokemon than an offensive Pokemon, so it can work. But
you can make it work, but it's going to be rough going, because you're not going to have a lot of damage output.
Yeah, the Crystal Speed Choice ROM has been modified a bit, and there's like certain randomizer settings, and so basically, legendary Pokemon like Suicune have a slower experience curve than all other Pokemon. The others are they're kind of standardized in a way so that it's more about the movesets and the stats rather than the Pokemon's experience curve. But legendaries have been given that little bit of a disadvantage.
So to bring it to even it out, for people who know about EXP curves, every base poke that's not a legendary has a medium slow EXP curve, so they're gonna.
I think it's medium fast.
Is it medium fast? Okay, so they're gonna ramp up a little quicker, but then it's gonna level off. Legendaries are on a slow curve.
Yes.
So if anybody watched the race from this morning, you'll remember that the Ursaring that Snorms was running was, I want to say, about between 9 and 11 levels higher than the Lugia that was being ran by God, who was in the race this morning? My brain, I'm failing.
Nah.
I can't see, like, if he did, he did. Like, go full meme.
I didn't really see anything on Route 29 that was that exciting.
Scarlet, the only two moves I saw in this weekend were, Ice Punch Thrash. Garf, did you see the item we got from Mr. Pokemon? Because I missed it while I was reading.
That was the basement key.
Basement key.
So that's, well, it's not really that helpful at the moment. You know, it might be useful later on. I kind of hope not, but yeah. We'll see about that.
Up, Bakura, acquire. You gotta acquire. Ah. So far, no good mains on routes that we've seen.
The Icy Wind Outrage on that Meganium it's not that great.
It's also a Meganium. It has serviceable stats. It's a starter, so it's, balanced, but of the three Kanto starters, Meganium's not really the one you want to use. You want to lean more towards Gator. At least Gator's got some decent offensive stats you can take advantage of.
Yeah, Meganium's more of a defensive Pokemon, kind of like Suicune in a way, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, Bakura finding Arcanine. And the right kind of Arcanine.
Jeez, are you like way ahead of me or something?
I mean, I'm watching us on Twitch. I'm not seeing anything ahead of chat.
Okay. Oh, I guess looks like I was like 10 seconds behind. Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay. And Tomcat deciding to go with the Suicune. Unfortunately, getting poisoned. Eagle, I think I was just ahead
fine.
of
Don't worry about it. We've got it sorted now. Alright, well, anyway, so what was this? What has Arcanine got?
Arcanine
I'm
is
sure
now Hachi.
that's some kind of anime reference I'm not getting, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, Rain Dance. I
We
don't
got Ice Punch,
know.
so we got Ice Punch, Confusion, and Double Edge.
Double Edge.
I mean, I don't know if it's that great, to be honest, but
I mean, if you get some decent TMs or if it has some good level up moves, you can definitely make Arcanine work.
like, I'm just surprised he taught Double Edge just right now, because there's plenty more grass to go through before you get to Violet.
Yeah, and it looks like Tomcat's looking for a poke.
Like, if you get a strong normal type, then you want the Double Edge TM for that.
Or if you have, like, a Primate that can take advantage of it. That's not the right gender you want for a Primate, unfortunately, because I think Mankey is 75% chance to be male.
I think it's 50-50.
Is it 50-50?
I think so.
You might be right. I don't recall.
Yeah,
Base gender spreads are not my strong suit.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, the attack DV, you can kind of tell what the attack DV range is based on what gender Pokemon you get. The males have the upper DV range and the females have the lower DV range, and depending on their gender ratio, you can tell roughly what your attack DV is. You can't tell anything about the other DVs, but and if you don't know what DVs are, they just determine how good your stat is relative to other Pokemon of the same species.
Yeah, DVs are just IVs before IVs were IVs.
Yeah.
Except DVs only go up to 15. Ooh,
now
that's Aerodactyl.
Now here's something that could be good if it's got decent moveset. Aerodactyl is fast and powerful.
Starting with Amnesia, it looks like it doesn't have anything for the Meganium, which is not ideal.
I mean, you can't assume that. Wild Pokemon just use completely random moves.
Sure enough. Yeah, pretty much, Ruffle. I think Eevee's like one of the few pokes that can break that chain.
Extreme Speed. Yeah, I'm not wild about that either.
No, I mean Double Edge would be okay, but again, it's not. I don't want to shove Double Edge onto a really early game poke.
Well, anyway, it looks like Tom thinks he's wasted enough time, and he's just gonna try and force something.
Scarlet, gender does nothing to affect HP, actually. HP
the HP DV kind of it depends on it does depend on what your other DVs are. I'm not entirely sure what the calculation is, but
yeah, it's a very weird calc. But I know it's like based between like your defense and your special stat or something like that. It's a really weird algorithm. I've looked at it before and I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
So Tom looks like he's going to try and make this Aerodactyl work. He's taught Double Edge to it now, so have a...
I mean, I can't fault him. Aerodactyl is a really good poke.
Yeah, it's a decent Pokemon to teach Double Edge to. You really want to see that normal type, that powerful normal type if you can. We just haven't really seen anything like that, though.
No, we've seen a good fighting type. We've seen a pretty decent fire type. Tomcat got the Dactyl, which is pretty solid poke as long as stuff doesn't have like a lot of ice or water.
Yeah, we just can't really hit anything that resists normal for that much, because Aerodactyl doesn't have great special attack.
No, so it's really only got 2 moves it can take advantage of, and there's something that kind of slows it down.
Yeah, you see, this is going to be a 3-shot on Rhyhorn.
Yep.
Oh, unless it gets confused, and then maybe
it hits itself. And it did, it lost the first.
Making a liar out of me.
Making a liar out of both of us, because I was right there with you. But yeah, Scarlet, unfortunately the way Nintendo programmed the game when they decided to include genders, because they didn't have a way to differentiate them at the time, they just rolled it based on DVs. And something in the algorithm basically was like, oh, if it's female it's between X and Y, and then male is the remainder.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, you can trade up.
Yeah, this is no, it's important to know that this is no longer the gender. No longer, you can't tell what the attack ID is based on the gender these days. That was just a Gen 2 thing.
Yeah, this is literally the only game it exists in. Everything beyond this literally was just broken down to the base. Hey, here's what your here's what your gender ratio is, and toss a coin.
Anyway, we're wasting a fair bit of time on this lantern here. No, it's Azrael that has the
Azrael's 75-25.
Yeah, Azrael is 75% female, and Meryl and Azumarill are 50%. So when Azrael evolves, it's I'm not sure if it's still the case, but certainly back in Gen 3, and I think a bit beyond that, it could change gender when evolving. But anyway, yeah, we're getting a little sidetracked, I think.
Sure, we have Tomcat climbing Sprout, and Bakura is fighting the gym.
Yeah,
looks like Tomcat
things
took
like
an
Tomcat
unfortunate
dying to Togetic.
Togetic can be very scary depending on the moves it's got. And Bakura making the wise play and switching out into Suicune on that Flareon that has Dig. Flareon is the one evolution that you want to be wary of physically in Gen 2. Because it's got an attack stat that can actually take advantage of physical moves.
Yeah, you don't want to play around with that. Payday on Aerodactyl. More normal moves. Fantastic.
I mean, free money's always good, but Payday is just a trash move across the board. So we've seen two evolutions with
Wait,
Dig.
what is this?
Is this even randomized? Thankfully, Jolteon doesn't really have the physical stats to be threatening to the Arcanine.
You're not so worried about Dig from Jolteon.
Now, if it had, like, Hydro Pump or something, then yeah, be very afraid.
Speaking of Hydro
Wow, okay. Chat, I swear I did not know that was coming.
The curse. Oh my goodness.
Commentator's
okay,
curse.
Well, it's got Spore, it's gonna waste all our time, my goodness.
We have no way of getting through Spore.
Yeah, I think we've lost this, but he's just trying to lose relatively quickly, but... Sleep, you gotta wait for that to...
Psychic Flaffy. Psychic
Hydro
Hydro Pump Flaffy. I don't blame Bakura for taking the wipe here, because he did gain a bunch of levels going through the gym. And getting some extra XP is, pretty nice. And we're seeing the card key on Sprout, on Tomcat's side.
Cool. Yeah, you're usually not too worried about Faulkner, really, but...
well, when you do it first, it can be.
Yeah,
hey, Wolfram!
Yeah, I mean, you'd think by looking at the moveset that I'll be fine, I've got Ice Punch and Double Edge Arcanine, but... well...
And Arcanine Special isn't terrible?
But he misses Fury Attack on Flaffy and gets put to sleep by Spore.
And Hydro.
He does look like he lives 2 Hydro Pumps from full, maybe, depending on rolls.
Yeah, I think
he just doesn't want to take that
was a bit of a
recoil.
low roll.
He just reset, he didn't even want to wait around for that roll.
I don't blame him for that. That roll was... doing the quick math, I want to say it was about 60% to guaranteed kill him at that health.
All I know is the first roll did 18 and he was on 19 health.
Remember, chat, attack roll ranges are a thing, and they are evil.
Yeah.
Spore,
there's just like, what can you do, really?
Gym leaders and loving their status moves. Okay, so he's guaranteed.
Now, when the opponent uses status moves like this, they do only have 75% accuracy of their normal accuracy, I believe. Just only when the AI uses it. So Spore could just not affect you if you're lucky, but he's
yeah. That is a beautiful Gen 2 miss, a 1 in 16.
Is it only 116? I thought it was like 75%, but I don't know.
Well, I think the odds of getting the Gen 2 miss are 1 in 16, if I remember correctly. Somebody was telling me about it. And we got slammed from Faulkner, another
Slime is so
decent
bad.
normal move.
It's terrible. It's 80 power, like 75% accurate.
But if you don't have a move, it's at least something temporarily.
It's so bad. I hate it. I'd rather teach cut.
Also, what's with Faulkner giving the Rising? Does he think he's Surge and Claire rolled into one?
I don't know, maybe, you know, but...
Oh,
it's Slash. Oh, that's much better then. Okay. Okay,
I don't know
fine.
how to read.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. But I think Tom was hoping for a non-normal move. For he wants to round out this Aerodactyl's moveset a little bit.
Oh yeah. Bakura making an interesting choice. I know he had to go heal because unfortunately he was just dead. But opting to just grab his egg while he was there so he doesn't have to go back to the center after Lee.
Yeah, why not?
Wolfram, I can't tell what those emotes are, unfortunately, friend. So I can't quite comment on that post.
Sorry. We can just focus on the match then.
I want to interact with the chat too, Garth.
No. Get Chad is evil.
Oh, chat, did you hear what Garth just said about you all? You all are beautiful people.
You heard me.
Don't let Garth bully you all like this. Well, Snubber, you don't.
Come on. Why do you think I commentate?
Yeah,
so I
that's fair.
I can bully Chad.
I mean, you bullied me earlier.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I don't even know. I bully subconsciously now, I guess.
In the first round, when I said I wanted it to be a meat round, you're like, "Wow, such a bully, Zeta."
Oh, yeah, that does sound like something I'd say.
It was exactly what she said. Ooh, hey, Shuckles are evil, especially with Contrary.
It can.
Yep, it's their hidden ability. Oh my god, Gwendon, Garth, their chat is organizing. You might want to hide.
See, I was right. The chat is admitting it. You know, I've got you pinned, chat. Got my eye on you.
Oh, Winged's dropping the tilt proof. That does not apply to one of these commentators, and I'll give you guys 3 guesses to tell me which one. And I'll give you a hint, it's not Garth.
Tom picks up the Union Cave TM, not checking it yet. I want to see a move that isn't normal types, it's physical.
Something. Earthquake, magnitude, rock throw, something.
Hidden power? I mean, maybe.
I mean, if their DVs are good, sure.
I'll take Peck at this point.
I would not take Peck.
I'd take Peck, well, certainly. I'd teach Peck if I had that. It'd be something to take. Well, I don't know. I think it would be at least.
It was deep punch.
It was dynamic. Okay, maybe not any physical move. I might still teach it, to be honest.
I mean,
because
I'm holding on to it because once I can get some X-Ax, then yes, it's a very powerful move. Guaranteed confusion. 5 PP, which kind of stinks, but it can definitely be made serviceable.
I like how you... yeah, you said 5 PP kind of stinks. I think the thing that stinks more is the 50% accuracy, but...
That's why I said X-Ax.
Yeah, but, well, anyway.
I'm playing ahead.
You kind of implied it, I guess, yeah. But yeah, I think I'd still teach it, though, because this Aerodactyl has nothing for Steel types right now.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything for Rock types, either. Besides
it kind of has Psy Beam, I suppose, but nothing. Like if a Tyranitar comes along, he'll kind of be he'll be in trouble. Yes, he'll be up the creek without battle.
Like, I'm sorry, but if you come at me, it's like I have a Psy Beam Aerodactyl. I'm laughing in your face.
Oh no, the egg on the tracker, Scarlet, is the mystery egg key item, which is the item you get from Mr. Pokemon and give back to Elm. So the eggs they got from the scientists is just something that went in their party, and they all put that in the PC so it doesn't hatch because that wastes time.
Yep. The only time you ever want to hatch the egg is on like a... What kind of rando? There are some like randomizer game modes where hatching the egg is beneficial, but key item randomizer is not one of them.
Yeah, like if you want to do a catch-em-all or something like that.
Or
then
yeet
sure.
yacht or something like that. Yeah.
Yeet yacht, for goodness sake.
Oh come on, Garth, you know what a yeet yacht is.
I know what a yeet yacht is, but I feel like it's. I mean, people know what battleships are. It's just like.
What's battleships? Sounds like a budget yeet yacht. I had to make the joke. I'm mildly sorry.
I mean, if I went into like a childcare setting and like an after-school club or something, and I started talking about yeet yachts, yeah, you know what kind of looks I'd get from the kids. I mean, I'd be like,
the same looks you're gonna get anyways.
They'd like look at me as if I was just some sad guy, like how he thinks he's getting down with the kids, doesn't he?
What is up, fellow kids? Do you want
Yes,
to do
how
skateboard?
do you do, fellow kids?
Oh god. Let's pull out all the old memes today, shall we? Snow, you can go to bed. Just leave the stream open.
I don't even know if the chat can hear Snow Bear.
They can't. Snow is the voice in our head. And we've got a Starmie. Tom is almost through Slowpoke Well. Ooh, T-Punch Starmie, you... Yeah, why did you not catch that?
I think he could have caught. I think he could have. He could have tried that. I mean,
Especially with that 14.
Level 8 is a bit low, I guess, but
yeah, but you can make that Aurora Beam Cloister.
You could force that. Well,
Oof.
it might have helped on this cloister.
Uh-huh. And Tom opting to reset. Yeah, level problems are a little rough, but you can force a couple of quick encounters.
Okay, here we go. This is what the dynamic punch was for, though.
Yeah, but you're banking on the hit.
Just don't miss for it.
Kappa. You know what, Eagle? I'd consider that Starmie, even though it only showed me T-Punch. You're gonna get, you're getting Surf.
Yeah, I'd consider it too. Surf is usually fairly early as well.
Yeah.
Like it's usually earlier than Strength. So, and like you might even just, if you don't want to wait for Surf, maybe you'll get Waterfall instead. I don't know. So you got a pretty good chance of having a good water type move early. The problem is it was level 8, but it's. I think you could have made it work.
It only had.
It
only had T-Punch.
Nice autocorrect.
Let's go. Shout out to autocorrect.
Goes to my head.
Hey, low kick comes in handy. It would work on the Cloister too.
Well, whatever. We're gonna main switch back to Suicune anyway. Oh, that does nothing. What the heck? Dang. Yeah, that's Cloister's massive defense start on this way. I know we were 8 levels lower, but still.
Cloister, remember chat, Cloister is very bulky.
Yeah, on the physical defensive side anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Destiny Bond from that Gyarados, and he's like, wants to waste some time somehow, just so it doesn't take him out. Oh, he's still going for it.
That's an annoying Gyarados.
Yeah, it sure is.
Cloister's a good poke.
Confuse Ray on the Switch as well, nice memes. Okay, this week you can break through then.
Suicune's gonna die, so Arcanine's gonna get full XP.
Aerodactyl, Triangle, and Sleep Talk, just what he wanted.
I mean, with everything that's been putting us to sleep, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
I suppose not.
Free heal from Kurt. Always helpful. And Bakura's about to find out how annoying this Cloister is.
Dang, Roffle, you just said about 4 things that don't exist in Gen 2 there.
Correct.
It's pretty impressive.
And Lord Bakura having a way easier time getting through that.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got a
So he's got a better
little more
moveset.
coverage, and Arcanine's got good attack and special attack, so that's
Yeah.
helping him out a bit here.
Arcanine's one of the few fire types that really shine as a mixed attacker in Gen 2.
Oh, and right twin. So if you, depending on which twin you fight, you get a different team. So we'll see what he faces here. Jump bluff. Oh, that's really good.
Yo, let's go, Suffering. That whole line is Suffering. I'm arguing with the voice in my head. See, if Tom had gone to the right, we would have gotten an early Spider-Man meme. Sorry, chat.
Dude, if you're gonna make these quips, Nova,
You gotta make them in chat too.
You gotta make them in chat. I'm not gonna repeat. I'm not gonna repeat them for. I'm not gonna repeat them for you.
The swimming guy. No, I remember that one link shot. I remember a lot of the old Gen 1 and Gen 2 rumors.
There you go, Tom playing for that crit on the Porygon and gets it, so he can break his way through those boosted defenses.
Ah, the Dark Prince is on our screen. Is this
Oh,
on
dear.
Bugsy? Ooh.
This is Bugsy. They're both on Bugsy now. We got double-edged Pidgeot as well.
Just a mean bird.
Yeah, he's got a fair bit of bulk here on his side.
And unfortunately, Porygon raising his defenses, but the crit's gonna ignore that.
Dang, this is close.
Bakura has made up a bunch of time just because of some bad fight luck. That's a mineral badge from Bugsy.
Oops, sorry, I keep clicking like at the same time as you.
Nah, you're good. I don't know what it is. I'm like weirdly good. Oh, I'm thinking of a different one.
Did that say Sandstorm TM49? I think it said Sandstorm. We don't want to see that.
Let's get our Darudes in the chat.
Let's not.
Garf, you're just destroying the fun. Let chat have fun.
Now look, I don't control chat. See, when I say don't do something, it just gives chat that gleeful like, oh, I'm gonna show this guy who's boss kind of thing.
And Snowbear starting it. Aurora Beam Arbok. Thankfully, it's an Arbok.
Oh, we got Magikarp using Slash as well.
At least it doesn't know Hydro Pump like it does in Gen 8.
And Tomcat gets paralyzed again. Oh my goodness, he's
just having some horrible fight luck today.
These past two fights have just wrecked him with paralysis, although at least it was on the last Pokemon this time, and he was able to get through.
Yeah. And I mean, once you pop your Repel in Forest anyways, it's not gonna matter. Bakura opting not to take his 4 tiles of encounter immunity before repelling. But Tom did.
Yeah, Tom's gonna really want to keep his repels up if he's not curing paralysis, because in Gen 2, being paralyzed does like being paralyzed and having your speed cut that way does impact on whether you can on your ability to run from stuff.
Yep, because it effectively gives you -6. Unlike in later gens where it just cuts your speed stat in half. Nope.
No, it's been a quarter of speed until Gen 7.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're paralyzed, you effectively have it's basically like you use 6x speeds, but negative.
Oh, the black glasses. Okay, these guys will be on the lookout for a nice swag cargo. And another pair. Put that on.
Yo, they
Two
got all
right
the
next to
Ray
each
Bans
other.
today.
Look at that.
And Bakura opting to skip Headbutt. I think I would take that move on the Arcanine instead of Double Edge. I know Double Edge has a little bit more power, but you're getting rid of the recoil and gaining the flinch chance. But that's just
I don't know. I think maybe if you're going to be looking to use Headbutt as a main move, you might want to get it. But I think Bakura would rather, have something that gives him more type advantage or something.
Tom's making an
maybe some
interesting
stab.
play and curing the paralysis.
Well, I guess he's going to go. He may well just go into the underground before he heals at the PC.
Fair enough. I was gonna say yeah, because I mean box heal. That could be Shadow Ball. TM41.
Could be.
Lower special defense.
It
was Shadow Ball.
Hits 3 times. That's fucking triple kick is the third one.
Oof.
Triple kick is so bad. But yeah, Shadow Ball's good.
Shadow Ball's a great move to
Tom will love that. He will love that because he will finally have a physical move that isn't normal type. I mean, that isn't dynamic punch.
And it expands his coverage by a lot.
Good stuff. Yeah, it could also have been Crunch and Psychic. He'll be very happy that it was the physical move. He's using over Double Edge because he has Slash.
Yeah, I like that play. And Bakura opting straight for Bite Shot Check. It has a 1 in 3 chance right now of being a vanilla. It's vanilla! Pepita, because it is designed as a special move, but unfortunately coding for typing in Gen 2. Best way I can describe it, think of every evolution type that exists in Gen 2. Including Grass and Ice. Add Dragon, congratulations, those are your special moves. Everything else is physical. Best way I can really describe it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really interested. It was.
I'm guessing the speed lower one was probably something like Constrict.
No, it was a move, so it would have been either String Shot or Fairy Face.
Ah. It is. I love the joke. Bicycle always has a chance of being, it has a really high chance of being vanilla. I don't know why. I've seen so many vanilla bikes, it isn't even funny. Voice in my head explaining it to me.
There's one more key item down here that we're gonna get, and
I mean we've gotten 3 go mode items so far.
We've gotten a lot of go mode items. No HMs yet though.
No HMs, which is
maybe this will
rough.
be the first. Oh, there we go.
Strength,
right as I said it.
God, this is a very go mode heavy seed so far.
Strength is something that can be really quite late into the race. So quite nice that they found it at this point. I imagine they'd want to teach that. I imagine. Well, I don't know. Lord Bakura might want to teach that over Double Edge. It's a bit stronger than Headbutt. But I don't know, he might want to keep Double Edge for the extra power. I'm not sure. I could see it going either way.
I would honestly teach Strength over Double Edge, but that's me. I'm not a big fan of recoil moves. I understand the draw of them and that power, but purposely weakening yourself never goes well, because if something has a move that can do a lot of damage, you may put yourself into kill range.
So I think what Tom's doing here is he's just using the last of his Slash BP, and then I think he might teach Strength over it, because he's very low on slashes now.
He might use it to get through Whitney and then teach over.
He only has, I think, 2 left. I'm not sure he has enough slashes just for that, but he should be fine with Shadow Ball and stuff as well.
Yeah. Bakura opting not to save for Whitney. He's got some faith in his main. And with her leading a Sandshrew, That's not too bad. But we need to see what her secondary poke is. Oh my god, Tom getting paralyzed again.
You just can't catch a break here.
Yeah, Tom is just having some
I
bad
see the
fight
return
luck.
of the Jolteon, and this one has Steel Wing. It doesn't look like that's going to 2-hit, but it's pretty close to...
Ooh, Aerodactyl
Yeah,
living
he's
on a
alright.
prayer.
He's alright.
And Whitney gives us the drumroll. Plain badge. What kind of rando?
Badge. Okay. So now we can check the Squirt Bottle item while we're here.
Which
It's
I am
very
doing
nice.
before I leave Goldenrod,
Yes,
without
absolutely.
a doubt.
Don't forget about that. And we can actually use strength outside of battle.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we only have a few key item checks remaining at the moment. So we're definitely guaranteed to get some progression items. And that's Surf.
Oh, it's Surf. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, but that's generally a fairly early item to get, because a lot of things are locked behind Surf.
Goodbye D-Punch. Hello, Surf. Bakura picking up Kenya. If I remember correctly, Kenya and Shucky have a... I want to say 1 in 24? Somebody in chat, if you know better than me, correct me, please. Of having either teleport or dig. I was high? Okay. I don't...
Yeah, just random as far as I know. But
Okay.
but you know, it's something quick to get. So if you feel like you might get a useful field move out of it, then it doesn't take too long to get.
Yeah, and with that, if you get teleport early, it saves you on a crap load of routing. Then you just hit warp points. Level 20 Venusaur, not... I mean, Venusaur's not a Pokemon you want to run, but if you did not have a
I don't
good
know.
main, it's something
Venusaur.
you could switch to.
Venusaur ain't bad. It's a bit more. It's got a bit more offense than Meganium does. But I mean,
It's got Stab Absorb.
there aren't a great deal of good grass moves.
Did you catch the Item Fighter item?
That was Whirlpool.
Ah, Whirlpool.
Whirlpool. So as soon as I say we don't have any HMs, we just get 3 of them. So that's nice.
Commentator's curse worked the other way this time. I'm not shocked. Hey, Sketch could come in handy.
Is Snowbear still muted or not?
Yeah. I mean, he's muted for the chat. He's just our... Yeah, he's just voicing in our head.
Yeah, alright. I'd rather he was actually hearable by the chat if he wanted to say something, to be honest.
Fair enough. Yeah, sometimes we curse, sometimes we bless. It's 50-50. Actually, no, it's like 80-20. 80% of the time we're cursing the runners. We don't intend to, but we say things and then things happen.
See Pidgeotto to go for Ancient Power there and get the boost, but Aerodactyl is still faster.
Uh-oh, Flaffy's back. Let's hope it either forgot Spore or Hydro Pump.
Well, we don't. It just dies, so it's fine, I guess.
I mean, Geodes, to be fair, I always sound like a crazy person, so I don't mind that one so much. And Shelder. Ah, Edge Dog. What kind of Blink-182? I love it, Scarlet. And it looks like kimonos are just double-edged the fight here on Bakura's side. Ooh! Double Beam Houndoom. Houndoom actually has some decent special attack.
Yeah.
So that's gonna hurt.
I'm kind of surprised it lived, because Houndoom's defense is pretty bad.
Maybe now hear me out. Maybe Aerodactyl doesn't have the best attack TVs.
Yeah, Aerodactyl is I think is 7 out of 8 male.
I think you're right. And that's cut. Oh my god. We need secret potion.
Just
We
getting
need
4
secret
HMs.
potion.
No, you gotta keep getting HMs. Just get all the HMs in a row. The ultimate commentator's blessing.
This could potentially be a sub 1 hour go mode.
Aerodactyl dies again.
If Fog Badge is not here, which I'm willing to bet it is.
I don't know. It could be like it could be something like Hive Badge, and then we might have to get and then we might get Kanto access.
Correct. I'm just leaning into the logic. The logic's like, oh well, you only have 2 key item checks left. One of them's guaranteed to be progression at this point.
Well,
but we also need a progression badge. And Tom is finally through his kimonos. He's going to pick up his cut HM. That's going to make him happy, I'm sure. As Bakura is starting Morty's gym. Or no, this is
Rival.
Rival
At the moment, yeah.
I thought he got through Rival. I was watching Tomcat's side.
We'll get to hear those cries soon of the roamers.
Chat, get your guesses in now. What are they?
Yeah.
I mean, Garf's the master of this crap. Wingage dropping all the cool little lurk and hey emotes. Geo saying Mew, Furo, Bulbasaur.
Ooh.
I'd take a level 40 Furo.
Those are yeah. I mean, those are too good. Those are
paralyzed again on Tomcat's side.
Oh, we got another guess for Cloyster.
Eagle is correct according to Snow. Mew, Cloyster, Bulbasaur.
All right, that's a little less good than Furo.
Just a smidge.
But I think Bakura is happy enough with his Arcanine that he doesn't want to search for the roamers.
I'm guessing Bakura surfed the Celebi. God, I'm so used to calling it Celery. The Celebi there to just guarantee the what do you call it? The kill from Shadow Ball.
I think it was probably just missed input. I think Shadow Ball would have killed.
You're probably right, and I'm in line to agree with Wingage on that. I'd swap off the arrow for the Mew. Heck, I might even do it for the Cloyster.
I don't know, maybe, yeah. Like, this arrow isn't bad, it's just kind of died a bunch, and...
Yeah, Tom's just getting some unfortunate fight luck. Like, that's the thing that's really killing him. And it's still close, even with that unfortunate fight luck.
So he's going for it, He's just having a little look on Route 37.
Not turning on his Pokemon March, though.
Yeah, looks like he's just giving it a little go, and then moving on.
Fair enough. I mean, roamer strats are risky at best, because you can sink a ton of time, or you can get really lucky. So you gotta play the angles. And the reason why Mini Frieza, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I think it has 100 in every stat.
Yep.
It just anything with Mega Horn or Shadow Ball is gonna blow it into the abyss.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's bulky enough that it can generally take at least one, especially if it's a level 40. So you have that level advantage.
Yeah, but then you're also running against Legendary EXP curve, which is not ideal either.
Yeah, I think Mew would be pretty decent though. We haven't seen any psychic TMs yet, but any when I say that I mean like generally
Like
of
any psychic type moves.
any psychic type moves as TMs yet. But then again we haven't seen the rock or flying type ones yet either, and if we find one of those, the Aerodactyl will suddenly become much better. I'm quite surprised he hasn't taught strength yet, though. Like he's just going with slash, which is fine, but strength is an easy 10 more power on top of that.
Maybe he just wants to bank on the crit chance for a while. Snowbear saying that slash has higher PP, so maybe that's
it has slightly more PP, I guess. It's got like 20 PP over instead of 15, but I don't know, I feel like I would really want the power.
Also, Omastar! Forgot to call that out earlier. Oh my god, Tom is just getting paralyzed left, right, and center.
This is just paralysis the ROM. He keeps having to buy more of these paralyzed heals, that's his last one.
Another paralyzer!
My lord, alright, what badge we got here?
It is
Fog Badge,
I
okay.
called it.
Dang it, no Hive look for Kanto item stuff. Well,
and I'm willing to bet Bakura's gonna nope straight over to Mahogany and clear that rocket segment out. Or like he's gonna make a liar out of me.
Yeah. He's going to Olivine instead.
I actually prefer personally going to Olivine first. Just clearing out those 2 key item checks. Maybe there's something good.
No, he can. Now he can do Chuck as well.
He can.
Because he has. You don't often have both the ability to surf and the ability to use strength at this point, but Bakura does, so he can go over there. So he may well climb the lighthouse without secret potion. Just so that he can go over there and also check the pharmacy item while he's there.
I mean, it's a distinct possibility. I'm very much of the club of don't double dip lighthouse if you can avoid it.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, he is going over. He is probably going to go over to Signwood anyway, and just do everything there and just never want to come back. So, I think in this case it might be a good idea.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
Oh, well, there's the secret potion, so we don't even have to worry about that.
Now I'm climbing the lighthouse. Also, shoutouts to sub 1 hour go mode. And a super rod. That's main switch potential.
Huh? Maybe.
Oh yes, still need Kanto access. Thank you, Eagle, for keeping me honest.
Yeah, we still. I mean, we don't need Fly either, but it would be nice.
Fly's always helpful. Gio, you're probably right.
Listen, if this was a Garth ROM, you'd see more cartoon names. Oh, voice in my head is telling me he stole some of my names. Can you believe it?
How dare!
No, it's an honor.
I have actually not set up any custom names on my ROMs.
I mean, yeah, the second season of Korra was not that good, to be fair. The rest of it was pretty decent, though.
Season 1 and Season 3 of Korra were good. Pretty much every season of Last Airbender were phenomenal. The writing was just spot on.
Love me some Legend of Aang. That's what you call it here in the UK.
Legend of Aang, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know who has the One Piece names. Ikura?
Mm-hmm. Bakura has some One Piece names, has some JoJo names in there, has a bunch of anime names.
Okay. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna sit down in the randomizer and set a bunch of names. Pepita, you should try out Season 3 of Korra. It's actually pretty solid. They fix a lot of the issues. Scarlett watched the first 3 episodes. It gets better, I promise. I wasn't in love with it when I first watched it, but it gets better.
Yeah, I mean, I think I wasn't really there for the teen love triangle stuff in Korra, to be honest.
Yeah, that was like the big thing that meh.
But when it got intense, it got really intense, and I loved that.
It got really intense and it got super dark. Looks like I do like getting 7 badges in Kanto. Like, without having to go to Johto, or in Johto, without having to go to Kanto at all, and getting your 7 badges is pretty nice.
Yeah, good point. That's something that you often have to go to Kanto for at least one of the badges before you can go to the radio tower.
Mm-hmm.
But this time we're going to be able to get all 7 here if we want.
I mean, I would.
And
like, you could actually get all 8 before ever going to Kanto if you really wanted to.
Yeah, you're right. We could just, after Price, the way to Blackthorn will be, well, I mean, but you will want to go to Radio Tower first, so you can actually fight Claire from Blackthorn Gym. But
well, yeah, I mean, once you get 7, just note back to Radio Tower regardless. It's more worth it. That's a volcano on Jasmine.
Her hair is kind of pretty red.
I mean, yeah, her square hair's red. Well, we'll take it. Also, I've commentated 2 ROMs today, and both ROMs no Blaine badge. Makes me sad. Hey, I made it before. Yeah, Gio, that's a pretty apt description.
Alright, so what are we gonna... Do you think we're gonna get Kanto access in Signwood?
Probably not. It's probably in Mahogany or locked behind Radio Tower. And Tom is finishing his tower climb. Do you think he's gonna just do Jasmine first and get it out of the way like Bakura did, or is he gonna go do Chuck and get a couple extra levels first?
I think he might do Chuck first.
Looks like it. Oh,
yeah.
opting to heal.
Well, I don't know. I guess we're not sure yet, but I think
Secret Potion is Waterfall.
I'm not sure. The Pterodactyls died a lot, so I kind of think it might be nice just to get a few more levels in Chuck.
I mean, he might just decide to super rot it.
He might make switch. Yeah, he might try that.
And it looks like it. Not saving though. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh,
if you get
fine.
something. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if you get something fast that he doesn't want, it could do some damage.
We'll see what's here.
Hey, Meganium's back.
Meganium, okay. I mean, it's not the greatest attacker, but it is level 40, and it's not awful, and the level ball will catch it 100% of the time, because everything's catch rate is set to the maximum.
Lie that is 1 in 3.
255. So, and level balls have some weird interaction with like things with Magic Heart's catch rate, so it just gets caught.
Looks like he's gonna make that Meganium either his HM friend, or he was just putting moves on it.
No, looks like he's going for it. Looks like he's just teaching Meganium what he can.
I mean, it's a choice. I respect it. Now see, if I just caught that 40 though, I'm doing Jasmine. This way I don't have to deal with coming back and doing her after the fact. Unless he's hoping Storm and Fly are vanilla. And if Storm and Fly are vanilla, Snowbear, we need to have a talk.
Well, I mean, he'll have to surf back to Olivine anyway. So he might as well just... Well, he can do it in whatever order he likes, really.
Yeah, I mean, I know you have to go back, but I figure I like
In
just
fact, it's
clearing
probably
it this way. When you come back, you just leave.
well. I mean, it's less steps to do it this way as well because if you want to go back to the mahogany area, you have to go past the gym anyway.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I kind of like being able to just leave the town and like never having to worry about it again.
Well, but you do have to worry about it again because you have to go back there.
Well, you know what I mean. Like I don't have to stop to fight Jasmine. I can just once I get back, I can just go. Meganium's good at not dying. Like that's the
Meganium's
thing
good
it's
at
got
not
going for
KOing
it.
a Paris 13 levels lower than that.
Shoutouts to Meganium stats. Gio, I think you're either right on it or you're really close to it.
It's just that you don't. There are not really any good grass moves in this gen. It's like
That's a soul badge.
like every decent grass move has some terrible disadvantage to it. You have Giga Drain that's 5 PP. You have Petal Dance that locks you in. You have Solar Beam that needs a charge turn. You have Razor Leaf, which is okay, I guess, but it's pretty weak. I don't know. It's just like this grass is just not the greatest thing to attack with in this gen. Yeah, and it can miss as well. 95% accuracy is well. If you've played enough Pokemon, you feel like that's a bit of a lie. 95%.
Yeah, 95 is essentially 50%, and 50% is essentially 10. Hidden Power Grass could work, and with a good
That's
DG
probably the
spread, it could
best.
actually
Yeah,
be pretty powerful.
if you could get like a 70 power Hidden Power Grass, that's probably the best you could do.
Snowbear, can you help out Animated Viking? Thank you.
But yeah, we still don't have any Kanto access yet, so we will have to go
Yeah,
over to Mahogany.
it's probably behind Mahogany or Radio Tower. Fair enough. Yeah, Gio bringing up a good point. Mahogany is probably most likely because it is 3 checks once they're done. Because you can just go straight to Ice Path and grab that key item if you really want to before doing Radio Tower.
Yep, you could do that. It's not too bad to do that because you can set the fly point to Blackthorn fly point, assuming that Storm Badge is not the Blackthorn gym badge.
True. Oh, and that's the soul badge on Tom's side. Our shiny for today, Scarlet, is going to be Fortress. Hulk looks slick.
Oh, that's a valuable golden. Well, I don't know if it's golden. It looks a bit tarnished, actually.
Yeah, he's a little rusty.
Needs a bit of polish, I think. That Fortress.
Well, it's dead.
Oh, never mind. It just got he just got given a deep cleaning.
And that's Fly.
Yep. Now, where the heck is the Storm badge?
What do you want to bet it's on price? Just for the meme.
I mean, that'd be nice.
Snowbear, have you seen the key items we've gotten?
Now, this
Sorry, guys, I'm yelling at the voice in my head.
I'm quite. It is quite surprising that our last Go mode item is some way to access Kanto. That's pretty rare.
I was hopeful this was going to be a sub 1 Go mode, but it's unfortunately not looking like that anymore.
Yes, this is a part where you can kind of that Lugia survived. Okay, that's 15 levels lower. It's got a lot of special defense, but even so, dang, you don't often see things actually live super effective hits for this point of the game.
Kanto could be on Elm. It could also be in basement. Oof.
Oh yeah, Flamethrower Charmeleon on Tom's side as well. Aerodactyl's trying to learn Thunderbolt. That's, I mean, it's not great. I mean, okay, I can kind of understand why Jasmine has the Volcano badge now.
Oh, you beat me to it by like a second. And Bakura's on his Press A simulator. Tom is gonna head towards his.
Oh, Kanto Access could be on Elmir. Yeah, I suppose so.
That would be such a pain.
I suppose so. We do have Rising Badge, we do have Waterfall. God, that'd be wild.
I mean, that would be the epitome of a Snow Bear ROM. Just give you everything and then stop you from getting to Kanto. The easy way. That would be the ultimate what kind of rando chat.
Yeah, just have them give us SS ticket and have Pass actually be in Kanto. Tom's catching the Fortress.
I mean, I don't blame him. Having an extra poke to just throw into something is never a bad idea.
He already has the Aerodactyl thing.
Oh, nope, he's catching it to name it Hulk.
Oh, okay, no, that explains it.
Respect the memes.
I believe I just saw Bakura defeat Winner Wingage on his side.
Oop.
Prophetic,
Wingage.
Perhaps?
Bakura's already kicking your butt.
There you go then. Well, that means Wingage has got to win against Snowbear next. Over, yeah. This ROM is prophesying Wingage's victory.
Looks like it. Hey, palindrome.
Well, you didn't die to Beganium either.
Well, at least they both struggled to kill one of the longest cries in existence.
But it said winner Wingage. That means you're a winner.
The trainer class was winner, and it was you.
Yep. It is true, he was defeated. What could this mean?
Champions get defeated all the time. We'll call it a wash. So while we've got a little bit of a lull in the action that's going on here, because this is literally just Press A simulator. Let's just take a minute shout out to these runners, both Lord Bakura and tomcattomato. If you don't already follow them, please drop them a follow. These are two really good racers, really nice guys. And if you don't already... Oh, Snowbear beat me to it. The commentators and restreamers, myself, Overlord Zeta1, we've got Garfield the Lightning, and Snowbear22. Feel free to follow anybody who is present for this race today.
Hey, want to see a magic trick?
Ooh, magic trick?
Bam. Look at that.
Oh!
I typed Crystal KIR, but the commentators came up. How did I do it?
Chat, Garf's a wizard. And also, shoutouts to Randomania for hosting our tournament on their channel.
That's no better. I'm a wizard. What are you talking about?
And now chat's just having fun with it. Chat, this is why we love you. Our Tomcat is coming down the stairs as Bakura is going up them. Kind of want to do one for the sake of chat, but I'm gonna restrain myself. I'm gonna be a responsible adult.
Whoa. Professional Overlord Zeta 1.
Every once in a while. Oh, Snowbear, you're just feeding them you're feeding them ideas. Ooh, E-Speed Dodrio.
Ooh.
I would have ran that.
That would have been pretty cool. I mean, he probably doesn't really need any much priority, but
Oh, a little extra never waits.
I loved it. I think Dodrio is so cool. I really like running it.
Dodrio's a fun poke.
Winner bear. Okay. Well, we're getting conflicting messages here.
Rom, you have to tell us the truth. Alright, what are our electrodes gonna be today, I wonder? We had a vanilla one on the first ROM of the day. Kaboodips?
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is a Clefable. Pepita, just because I can't handle it doesn't mean I don't want it. There's a difference. And Weeping Bell. I have a meme for Weeping Bell, but it's not stream appropriate, so I will keep it to myself.
And what's our item? Do we finally get to go to Kanto?
If we do, that'll be wonderful. It's the pass!
Oh, look at that.
We are in go mode.
We can... Yeah, that's... We
That's
sure
it.
are. Yep, okay.
Literally don't need to check any more key items.
Wow.
107
that's
go
crazy.
mode. I mean,
we've even got fly, so it's not even helpful to check other items.
nope, we literally need nothing else unless one of these runners want to look for Flash.
Oh yeah, I guess that could help. But I don't think either of these runners need flash. For going through the dark caves.
I mean, there's only really one left we have to go through, and that's Silver. Because we will eventually have cut access.
We might have to go through Dark Cave to get back from Blackthorn.
Oh, that's true. If we don't want to double back through Ice Path. Yeah, Meganium's not the greatest for killing things, but it's also pretty good at not dying itself. So it's a trade-off.
I mean, it's more... It's not going to die as much as Aerodactyl, that's for sure.
Oh, the unfortunate freeze on Bakura's side. From that
he
Ice Beam
He
Ho-Oh.
actually has an ice.
Did he really? He had an Ice Scale, nice.
Yeah.
Ho-Oh showing off its impressive special bulk.
Yeah, special defense. Easily Ho's best stat. Oh, nice crit though.
And that is Cascade. Ah, they stocked up on one of each of his area. Thank you, Wing.
Alright, so we'll see if Bakura wants to go back to the
I mean,
radio tower, or if he wants to check that ice path item.
I'm going straight to Radio Tower. I'm picking up Ice Path on my way to Blackthorn if I think it's Flash.
Looks
But the
like
odds
he's
of it being
going over
Flash
there.
are getting smaller by the second.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, we're not really looking for any more items anyway. Just gonna pick up whatever badges we can.
And I mean, if I'm one of these runners, not knowing where my opponent is and how many Go Mode items we've gotten so quickly, I'm nervous. So I'm skipping checks if I can help it.
Well, it's been pretty linear so far. I think that they'll expect their opponent to have done pretty much the same things they have. There hasn't the only, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I think that I can't imagine that they think, oh, I really did something that my opponent might not have done. It's just kind of pushed them in the direction they've gone, really.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of opportunities for route splitting. And the Bakura's on Press A Sim Part 2.
Meganium's just not killing anything. I think Tom's gonna just lose a lot of time in this section to just not killing these low-level Pokemon.
And that Weeping Bell unfortunately showing off its enduring skills.
Yeah, just as if we didn't need to waste more turns.
Alright, Tom is about to go fight Price and get his Cascade as Bakura makes his way through the radio tower, which I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts is going to be Tomcat's next play.
Yep, I imagine so as well. I really like. I do really like how Bakura has. I think Double Edge has really paid off for him, just keeping that. Because if he wants more reliable damage, he has 3 other moves to do that with. So I think you know, if you don't have any coverage, then you want a normal move that has some kind of edge over your other generally more useful to hit things super effective moves. And Double Edge has, with that extra power is pretty good in that regard.
Oh, I do not disagree in the slightest. And that's the Cascade. Thank you, Garth.
Dang, the champ lives as Earth. Ooh. Bulky.
Yeah, yes, Pepito. There will be puns. They will sporadically show up. So, chat, do you have any questions for us that we can answer for you while we get through these Press A simulators? This isn't like the most action-packed part of the ROM, unfortunately.
Yeah, so just a bit of nice level grinding that you can do before you take on the more challenging sections in Kanto.
Snubbear, you're banned from asking questions. Wingage, I'm gonna vote for pizza.
Current tournament standings. Hold on, I have a link that I can post with the tournament standings.
Scyther, I barely know her.
That is
Appropriate joke.
not what I wanted to do.
I'm gonna defer to my co-commentator for that one, Scarlet, because I don't know Randomania's rules that well.
I don't know. I don't get it, to be honest. So I can't help you.
Do you know the rectum joke, Garf?
Well, hold on. I feel like this is already going in a bad direction.
No. WRECK.
Okay, let's yeah.
I'm guessing it's a joke in the same vein. This self-randomizer, do you need a patch of ROM for each seed? So, Pepito, what we do is we take the ROM, we stick it into the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. Also, that's an N. Casual, yes, it's a special version for the speed choice, and we generate a new ROM for each run. No seed is ever the same. There are seeds that may be similar, because there's only so many random numbers that can be generated, but no two seeds will ever be identical.
So you randomize it twice for these key item ones. You put it one time through the modified universal Pokemon randomizer that's been modified to work with the speed choice, and then there's a web page that you can use to randomize the key items and the badges. So
right.
And that's what you put your. And that's so the first step randomizes like all the Pokemon, all the normal items, all that stuff. Nice SS ticket, and the second one, the web page one, is just for the key items. So once you've done that, then you can race and try and beat the game.
And if you're not already a part of the Cinco Bingo Discord, I believe we have most of the resources for that in that Discord.
Yep, it's all in there.
Yeah, we basically take a base ROM and throw it in a blender. That's how this works. I think it supports most of them? Correct me if I'm wrong?
I'm not sure if that version works for like non-speed choice stuff, but there's
a speed choice one and a non-speed choice one.
Yeah. Yeah, you can randomize basically any Pokemon, any main Pokemon game that you can get a ROM for. Now there has also been other kinds of randomizers that have done stuff like, you know, put some new Pokemon into the older games and stuff like that.
Yep, there's a bunch of stuff out there. And what does our true director give us today? I bet it's row 3 item. It is. It's the item finder.
Nice. Now we can find all the items we've already picked up.
Oh man, whatever will we do?
Great. Maybe it'll help us. I don't know. Find the
Maybe
coin
we'll find a
case so we can
storm
go
badge on the
gambling.
ground.
Maybe that'd be nice.
Now, if I'm these runners, and this is just me personally, as somebody who's done a good chunk of these by this point, I'm just going and doing Claire and getting it out of the way, and I'll call it an afternoon.
I would rather go to Kanto, try and get the storm badge because there's so many Kanto gyms that one of them might give us the storm badge, and then it'll be just much easier to fly around. We can get to Kanto easily from here. Just take the train.
Fair enough. We've all got our preferences.
Cora's gonna buy some X items here. He's got plenty of money now, so
Just
he
like,
can...
oh, let me blow all my cash.
Yeah, didn't buy any accuracies though. Had enough money for them, but didn't want them.
Maybe holding off on it for later.
He'll just kill stuff and not have to worry about it.
And Bakura's opting to go with your idea.
Yeah, just a matter of what order does he want to tackle the gyms in?
Well,
Really?
Sabrina is now in logic, so I would just do Sabrina while we're here.
Sabrina's right here. If you feel comfortable taking her on, then sure. So she's pretty tough, but he can do it, I'm sure.
I mean, of the ones we have access to, we have Sabrina, we have Surge, and we have Misty. Surge has proven himself time and time again to be an absolute beast. So, of the ones we have, I'm doing Sabrina. And hoping it's a progression badge.
It's quite nice to do Misty kind of around the early-ish point, because you do get a few more levels with going through the route before Bill's house. But on the other hand, you kind of want to be able to fly for that.
Yeah, because then you just nope right back. Shadow Ball Nidorina, that's angry. I mean, it's not doing a lot of damage, but
yeah, I mean that was a crit, and it did like 40. So
Arcanine can only eat so much.
Yeah, no, his special defense.
Whatever will he do? And Sabrina was basically free.
Yep, easy peasy.
And she's gonna give us the Hive badge, so now we have access to Erica.
Okay.
So we have some more progression, and now we do not have to do Blind Rock Tunnel, which I'm sure one of our runners will probably still do just for the swag.
It's like Bakura's going straight for Surge here.
I mean, I like the play of hitting Surge first, just getting it out of the way. Yeah, Sabrina can either be really rough or fairly kind. I say fairly because sometimes she's just got a random poke that's just gonna body you.
I think Bakura just, he obviously really wants that storm badge, so.
Oh yeah, I don't.
These first, it's fly is something that can boost the, speed the machine part section up a little bit. So these Vermilion's like really close to Saffron, so he can do this. If he gets Storm Badge here, then that's really good. If not, then he can. Well, I don't know. After that, you might try Erica, or you might try Misty.
I'd say Erica, just because it's just a straight shot. But doing Misty probably makes the most sense because you get a bunch of extra fights for some free XP.
I think at the level he's at, he can do either one. He probably doesn't really need the experience from the Gauntlet before Misty, before he feels comfortable. Tom's going straight to Celadon.
Probably wants to do some shopping or check the TMs.
Yeah, I mean this Meganium. I don't know. I don't really think the moveset's the problem. I think it's just the attacking stats, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say the problem is it's a Meganium.
Yeah. Thrash Nidoking, what kind of randomizer?
What is this, Gen 1? No good TMs, that's a Glacier on Surge.
Okay then.
I think if I'm Bakura, I'm just going to Erica.
I think that's I think that would be a good move, yeah.
At least before I go do Misty and hope Erica's got Storm.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
And Tom is opting to head back towards Saffron. Maybe looking to go get that fly point for Lavender, or just do Sabrina.
Oh, he's going straight for Sabrina. Okay then. I don't know. While he's there, I feel like he could have taken on Erica, but well, never mind. He doesn't have the high badge yet. Sabrina gives the high badge. Forgot about that. Whoops.
And Gio pointing out a really good routing. Erica to Misty to Sabrina to Surge into West Kanto is actually pretty good. I think it's very straight line.
At least the Nidorina doesn't seem to be able to touch this Meganium at all.
Well, you know, Meganium's got that bulk.
It does have that bulk, yeah. You're right about that. Oh, I'm just going for counter. Ooh, that could have been bad.
It could have been very bad.
But he hit it with Surf, so he's okay.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Doesn't die, doesn't hurt. It's like a rusty spoon whacking you on the back of the wrist. Looks like Tom's opting to go do Misty. The voice in my head is referencing a really outdated meme, which I will keep to myself because it makes me laugh.
I don't blame Tom for doing this. He's, you know, just maybe take care of these easier fights with something that just doesn't hit as hard as he'd like.
And hey, who knows? Misty might have Storm. We don't know. I mean, if I'm Bakura, that's my next check, because I think that's the only one we have left besides Janine that we can get to quickly.
Yeah, I mean, they probably... I imagine that they'll both just do Janine after they take care of the west side of Kanto.
Oh yeah, I mean, doing her out of sequence like that when you don't have to, just seems like unnecessary time waste to me.
Yeah.
Oof. Excuse me. And Erica is Storm. you hate / love to see it.
Alright, there we go then. So now we can just zip around.
Pepita, the Lugia strats wouldn't be ideal. If anything, the Snorlax strats would be more preferred. Yeah, Wing, it's definitely a good find for Bakura. It's gonna help him cover a lot of ground a lot quicker. Because Tomcat's gonna have to take the long way back to Cerulean. And yes, Lugia is way worse movement, and we do not have Silver Wing, as Geos is pointing out.
Yeah, like, we don't need to check any items from now on, so...
Yeah. I mean,
So
we get one more static encounter in the 50, but, I mean, you never know what it's gonna be, so...
We don't even have to check the item in Misty's gym, which is... I feel like I haven't seen that in, like, any race.
I haven't seen that in a very long time. I think I saw that in one of my practice ROMs once.
Oh, Sandstorm takes Arcanine out.
That's okay, as long as something lives, Machamp.
Is
Is
Suicune
dead.
gonna get
Okay,
experience?
Machamp. God,
Okay,
I can't brain anymore.
I kind of wanted to see the Air Blast Mist and Suicune get big, but...
That would have been hilarious. Bakura would have lost like a minute and a half just to Suicune levels. So shoutouts to Little Exodia. Oh goodness, excuse me, I am exhausted.
I'm not. I'm kind of just been sitting in bed all day, and also for the past 5 months.
Yeah, no, I just didn't sleep at all last night, like an idiot.
It's always the thing, isn't it? When you're like, oh, I got to get up at this time tomorrow, and then you're like, well, might as well just stay up a bit.
Yeah. Bakura opting to... I don't know what Bakura's opting for here. Flying back to...
Guess he's doing Claire right now.
Okay. And then just... yeah.
You have to do. There's no real good time to do this. You just have to. It's just one of those things that's way out of the way of everything else you have to do.
Yeah, and at least getting it out of the way, you don't have to double dip back into Johto. Yeah, trying to go for the 60 is just... unless you get stupid early access to it, it's never really the ideal play. And by stupid early access, I mean like the moment you're able to go there. But it's still a bunch of movement.
Yeah, it's just like unlike going for the level 50, which you have to clear the Snorlax anyway. Going for the level 60 is just quite a commitment to quite a time commitment. Even if you have all the items, you still have to teach Whirlpool. Head over there, repel, escape rope, catch the thing, escape rope out. Maybe die a few times if you don't have a Master Ball or don't catch it. And
know the route blind if you don't have Flash.
Yeah, that bit's not so bad. You can just it's set up in a way that you can bonk up against various walls and be okay.
Yeah, I just hate that blind movement.
think the voice in my head is telling me the Konami code.
It sounded like it, didn't it? And Tomcat is going to take on Misty, so we'll get to find out what her badge is. I mean, we know it's not Storm, so.
Got double teaming Sudowoodo with Rock Throw. What kind of randomizer?
I have questions about a double teaming Sudowoodo.
Well, I guess, you know, what? I guess the only badge that we were really looking for is Earth badge to boost Meganium's Bone Meringue. It's about it, really.
Yep.
Well, and the Storm badge, but we know it's not here. I think Bone Meringue is like one of the best move names in Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Geo saying rainbow for Misty. We shall see. Earth.
Oh, nice. That's bench.
Commentator's blessing from Garth. No, Geo, I get where the logic is, bud. And Tomcat, you know, the one, the hidden item, and two, the unlocked underground path save you a little bit of routing.
You're actually picking up a hidden item in there. Nice memes. Picks up the completely useless Dragon Fang. Literally does nothing in this gen.
Hey look, regular dog versus hot dog. Oh, regular dog wins.
Yeah, that's not. Actually, I think we saw Entei on Erica as well. Maybe that's the
You're right.
Rogue Pokemon.
You are right.
I was gonna say if Surf didn't KO that Spearow, I would have just like throw the Meganium away now, you know. Super Rod and get something 12 levels lower. It's probably better than this.
At this point.
No, not really, but it's just, man, it hurts when you see it not get those kills on things it should. It really should hit.
And it looks like Claire gave us Zephyr. You beat me to that one.
Yeah, we still don't have Flash, but I doubt we'll be picking it up.
I don't see either of our runners actually doing it. And now Bakuro's gonna do his Misty.
Yep. You see some fast kills you can get with Bone Meringue if the first hit KOs your opponent, because you don't get that flash on your for that you usually get for hitting a Pokemon. So yeah, nice and fast there. Didn't even need 2 hits from Bone Meringue on any of those. Alright, so on to Erica from Tom, I would have thought.
Garth, I will be back in just a second, friendo.
Okay. Oh, never mind. Looks like he's going to Lavender instead. I think what he's going to do is he might actually check level 50 here. Like, you could consider a main switch even at this late stage of the game. To try and get something more offensive than Meganium. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but if it's something good, then, you know, we'll give it every chance. Alright, what do you think the Snorlax is then? Do you think it's going to be main switchable? Let's have a look.
Yo, level 50 bear.
Alright.
I came back just in time.
He ran away! He ran away! I really thought he'd catch that.
I would have caught that. That would have been a level 51 big bear. Are you kidding me?
I really thought that's what he was doing here. I thought he was considering like a late main switch.
Dude, I would have main switched that off that Meganium in a heartbeat.
Well,
even if it only had one move, I'm at least throwing strength on it.
Yep, he's just going. I guess he probably feels he's behind, and he's hoping that Bakura doesn't have Fly yet, and that it's somewhere in the back half.
I mean, I can't blame him for hoping that.
Having said that, he has fought a bunch of. You know, the only one he hasn't fought really from on the side of Kanto that isn't blocked by Diglett's cave is Erica, which happens to be the one with Storm Match, of course.
Yeah, you hate to see it. I don't know why he would skip it. Ooh, the unfortunate freeze while trying to set up. Thankfully, it's just a Mankey using Powder Snow.
More status. This
has been status the ROM.
Just what he needed.
And Raffle, I'm with you. Shun the non-believer.
I feel like the spirit in my head compelling me to shun non-believers.
You know, in this case, I think you should listen to the voice in your head.
I've been watching too much Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Is there such a thing as too much?
I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. But maybe it's getting to me. It's Marsh Badge. Well, we knew it wasn't going to be the one he wanted.
Scarlet's on a lynch tear today.
I mean, I did say chat was evil.
You did. You did. So I'm taking the safe movement past that rotator. And I respect it. That rotator's pretty precise to dodge.
Yeah, if you super repel before that guy, you can just like blitz past him, but it gets kind of awkward if you don't do that.
Oh, because of the frames?
I think I mean, I should probably like, you know, do more trying stuff out on that myself, but it seems like you have to wait if you don't do that.
I'm trying to figure out an effective way to get through that. What badge did Misty give us again? Or did you already mark it on?
Like, she gave us the Earth badge.
That's right. Sorry, I'm trying to commentate watch and I grabbed a snack to wake myself up.
Tom trying to do the
It's not even that.
Tom trying to do the movement to Cinnabar that involves you going to the right instead of the left, but he took a few extra steps, so
threw it off.
So well, it was fine. It wasn't dangerous. It just wasn't optimal.
Boo! Suboptimal movement. Boo! Shun the non-believer.
Oh dear.
Oh no, chat, what have you done to me? There's a voice in my head saying my spleen was stolen. I don't remember waking up in a bathtub full of ice. This is the status Tom to Oblivion ROM.
Yeah, we had some paralyses in quick succession. Now we in like on 2 consecutive fights, and now we got this, and now we got freezes in 2 consecutive fights. Like, what's going on? And another one. What is going on here?
Snowbear, be warned. I'm pretty sure Tom's gonna have some words for you. You offered them choices. It's Rainbow on Blaine. That's a little, out of character for him.
What would you say was in character for Blaine?
The badges I would say are in character for Blaine would be Mineral, Vanilla Volcano, or Boulder. And the reason I say Mineral and Boulder is because they look like his head.
Bald head? Yeah, I flipping knew it.
Garf, don't react to what the voice in our head just said. Don't do it.
Look, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you kind of ruined it for me. So, yeah, Tom's gonna be a little disappointed when he sees no fly on no storm badge from Janine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know at this point.
But I mean, at this point, if I'm Tomcat, I'm at Janine. Oh, you beat me to it. I'm just going up to Erica because I haven't done her yet.
Yeah, you do have to fight those 2 trainers though that you would love to not fight.
We've got the levels for them, and it's faster than going back to Viridian and then trying to route all that way back to Celadon.
I don't know. I think he's gonna like just hope that Storm Badge is on blue, I think.
I mean, it's a safe assumption. You know what I mean? But man, he's gonna be kicking
he's
himself.
Like stopping in the water, like, wait, do I know what to do here? Okay, there we go. And Bakura doing that movement correctly there.
Ooh, that's crisp. Okay.
That's good. That's good.
I'm gonna have to learn that one.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You just have to surf. You just have to surf from the right hand side of the little inlet and pallet, and then take one right, and then just keep going down until you hit the wall,
barriers,
and then you just go along the shoreline.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one I'm gonna have to practice. In terms of gyms, they're not drastically far apart. Like, you know, just one gym apiece, but... Unfortunately for Tomcat, a lot of that movement for Bakura is going to be super quick.
Yeah, and the gyms that Tom hasn't done are Erica, which has a bunch of trainers, and Claire, which has a bunch of trainers.
And a bunch of movement.
And, so yeah, it's,
Unless something goes horribly wrong, I think Bakura's kind of got this one locked up. And Gio's saying he prefers the left side wall since it's less turn frames. And I feel that.
Well, turn frame is only a factor if you're standing still, though. Yeah, I thought we were missing. I thought we were missing one from Tom.
Every runner's got their preference for how they get to Janine. I mean, there's two paths. One only costs you like a half a second difference.
Yeah, I do like how you can kind of see the walls there, though. And Janine makes it so I don't have to remember the exact path.
For real. Oh no, Wing, Bakura did Claire.
Yes, Bakura's done Claire. He just needs to do Janine and Blue.
Yeah, he activated his Misty cutscene and then immediately said, nah, I'm gonna go do Claire and get it out of the way. Also, thank you for letting us know about the Boulder Badge. Blue gives you the Thunder Badge!
Thunder Badge! The Boulder Badge.
Is he forgetting he hasn't done Erica? God, I hope he isn't forgetting I hope he isn't thinking he's done Erica.
I think he's just, you know, at this point he'll do the Elite Four and then I assume just go to Claire afterwards and hope she has Storm Badge, but...
Oh, God, he's gonna be kicking himself in the teeth.
Yeah, I don't... This is absolutely Bakura's race to lose at this point.
Pretty much.
And Arcanine has got a really great overall stats, so there's not... I mean, there's still things that can cause some problems on Red, certainly, but Arcanine has the stats to take on most things.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's only going to be a few pokes left in existence right now on trainers that are going to cause this Arcanine issues.
But you know, we could see, I don't know, something with Stab Earthquake.
We could. And that would be very unfortunate.
Yep. It's like I see sludge from Politoed and I'm amazed it doesn't poison me. Oh, no, never mind, I shouldn't have said anything.
Shouldn't have even thought it, Garth.
Shouldn't have even thought it, yeah. What was I thinking? Oh.
No, we'll leave the thought police on standby, Snowbear. Wait, who got automated, Gio? What did I miss? Oh, nice!
Always nice when you can do this, when you can talk to Oak before taking on the Elite Four.
Save like 10 seconds.
Set Silver Cave as your fly point.
Ah, okay, I see what happened, Gio. What's that end up saving, Garf? Is it like 9 or 10 seconds? I've heard differing opinions.
I haven't timed it myself, but I've heard 8 seconds.
Hmm. And Tom is on Koga, as Bakura is about to do Rival 5.
The power survives the strength yet again.
That Paris just refuses to die.
This is like one of the first things I commented on with this Meganium. Poliwag lives too, man. It's roared out into a second Meganium. Like I was like, Poliwags, what's going on? I don't like this. Wait, Meganium lived? What?
On one. Gotta
Wait.
love the 20 power rollout one.
Wait, how? I don't understand. What happened?
Poliwag doesn't have the physical stats to take advantage of rollout.
It has
Plus,
no, it used explosion though.
that's even worse.
Is it? What? How? I'm so confused.
I have questions.
How did it live? I don't get it.
How does the little bear live a surf? That Meganium deserves to go to the Hall of Fame.
I don't. How? How?
Chat, we've officially broken Garth.
Yes. Oh, jeez.
Out of the two of us, I figured it would be me first.
No, this is. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I can't explain that at all.
Well, Scarlet, to be fair, it was off of Poliwag. Poliwag isn't very
like
strong,
a million
but...
levels higher.
I know.
An explosion halves your defense stat as well. I don't get it. So, what happened? What happened? Now he's not holding anything.
I have so many questions. That's all.
Someone please explain this to me. I don't. Alright, well, sorry. Anyway, we should probably commentate other things that are happening, but...
I mean, they're just grinding through the E4 at this point.
Dang it, I need something to distract me from this utter... I don't even know.
Wing, the only way I will accept the leftover play is if it goes on the level 12 Meganium.
Ooh, some floor with Blizzard. Doesn't get frozen. Whoa, incredible. And, yeah, 1x
What are you gonna tell me next? The eggs have Blizzard?
1x attack,
Oh!
just not enough to...
Oh. It was mirror move, but thankfully it didn't do a lot of damage.
And... yeah, that's +1 strength, and it did that little to execute.
That Meganium's attack TV has to be stupid low. Cause like 80 power is, you know, serviceable.
Execute's defense isn't too bad, I suppose, but I don't know. Oh well, speaking of Blastoise, I mean, I'm sounding like a crazy person there, but something in my head just mentioned Blastoise before.
Oh, okay. JP is posting.
Oh, it used Endure. Oh, okay.
That explains a lot.
Alright, there we go. System restored. Garfield
Garf.exe has been found.
Back online.
Alright, Tomcat is starting Lance as Bakura is starting Karen. So in terms of E4, they're only a fight behind each other.
Yeah, Tomcat's gonna become the champion first, by the looks of it.
Yeah, but Bakura's gonna blow right into the Shadow Realm first.
Most likely. Well, the Blastoise almost claiming the Arcanine as well.
Yeah, Slingshot. Whenever we banish a soul, it's always to the Shadow Realm. Doesn't matter if they white out, black out, pink out, purple out, color, doesn't matter.
Oh, he's out of bone meringues for the lantern, so he just has to slowly chip away at it with Surf. So yeah, we're gonna see Rival 1 probably, unless Tom decides he really doesn't want to and just goes through and goes through Toto Falls or whatever.
Yeah, Toto. Yeah, Bakura picked up a lot of time on that Karen fight. He got through it a lot easier than Tom did.
Here we go, Rival 1.
The true champion, Rival 1.
Yep, this was the race goal the whole time, right?
Mm-hmm. Raffle, the things that would be kryptonite to Arcanine is any poke with a high physical attack stat that has a move like Earthquake, or a really strong special attacker with something like Hydro Pump, or even Bubble Beam. Or anything with rocks. Arcanine is sadly allergic to rocks.
The Spore Flappy from the beginning. I would have forgotten Spore by now, but... yeah. Spore isn't so bad because you can just full restore it after setting up.
An Earthquake Ho-Oh would be rough, but Ho-Oh is pretty physical, so it would do some damage. But I'm pretty sure the Arcanine could tank it. Fluffy the return. Alright, so we've got Bakura about to go do his Mount Silver, Blind Swag, here we go. And, oh, I think Tom forgot he could just go sideways there. Almost went vanilla on us.
Oh, Tom's not going to Claire. He is going to Erica then. Eventually.
I mean, I can't say as I blame him. Leaving Claire for last is never a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think just with the plays he's made, that it kind of seems like he was playing for Fly to be in as inconvenient a location as possible.
I feel that. Linkshot, honestly, we have no idea. We got Go mode really quick, and both players pretty much just stopped checking key items.
Yeah, there are a lot of places where Flash could be. It could have been, it could have been the Super Rod item. It could have been the item in the fan club. It could have been the item Copycat gives you. It could have been on Elm Indeed. Could have been in basement. Yeah.
Yeah, there were a bunch of key item checks that we just didn't see. So. Ooh, that's a Scyther. With Super Fang.
With Super Fang.
Super Fang's not bad.
That's okay as long as it doesn't have anything scarier.
Yep. And I mean, we're not healing this turn? Ooh, that's bad.
Ooh, that's risky.
That's a reset. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think not healing at 50 was a bit hopeful.
Oh yeah. I mean, maybe he was hoping the Scyther only had Super Fang for damage, which I can't fault him for because that's the only thing it showed him up until that point. Scarlet. I'm making the face. You know which face.
But it looks like that this will be okay. This will be no problem. It's got a setup against it. It has amnesia. You can just set up those physical X attacks and be fine.
That's a hefty takedown there.
Oh, he takes 2 of them. It's not really that scary.
Unless it crits. We take Miss. Let's go, Mystic. Heal. Okay. Bakura has learned.
No, he's not going to make that mistake twice.
Yeah, you only ever have to make that mistake once.
I mean, you can forget about it next race and make the same mistake immediately in the next one, but in the same
Yeah,
race,
in the same race, like you
in the
only
same
ever
race, you
make a
can't
mistake
make that
once
mistake.
in a race. Unless you're like me and feel like beating your head against the wall.
That can be fun too.
I'm very much one of those runners. It's just like, oh well, I'm stuck. Beat my head against the wall.
Look
Hey
at
Gio,
that!
you still here, buddy?
Another low-level Pokemon barely survives a strength from Meganium.
God.
Never seen that in my life.
Watching this Meganium not kill things hurts me on a weird fundamental level. Voice in my head confirming I am in fact an idiot. And Bakura's gonna be ending here in just a minute, it looks like.
Got Shadow Wolf for Celebi, doesn't have to take all that recoil, and whatever else the last thing is should be no problem. After all the setup is done?
And it's a baby grass toys!
Okay, see you later.
It's dead. Unless that double-edged had somehow killed himself.
And there we go, we
GG
have
Bakura.
sub 210 from Lord Bakura. What do we have as our final time? Let's have a look. Looks like our final time is
113 bonks.
2:07:21 from Bakura.
Nice.
Congratulations. All right then. That was pretty swift.
Hello.
Hello.
GG Bakura.
Congratulations on your win.
Thanks.
Yeah. How do you feel it went on your end?
I got lucky. I was planning earlier on to go to 2946 because I know I'm racing Tom, and whatever Tom finds, and if I find it, Tom will win. So I had to find something different, and I wanted to see 3 encounters on 29, but I can't math, so I saw 4, I believe, and I was like, you know what? Fudge it. Let's go to 46, and then Hachi popped up, and I'm like, "Hi, friend." I was very
Yep.
happy.
As soon as that Arcanine came up, I'm like, oh, Bakura's catching you.
Oh, so my thought was I have double edge. I'm looking for a physical attacker because I love double edge, and I wanted to test the Poliwrath out first. It showed me sleep powder, which I kind of like sleep powder, and then it showed me another not so good move, and I'm like, not today.
Calling Poliwrath a physical attacker is a bit generous, to be honest. It's pretty balanced overall, but I guess it can. But
I wanted to try it out. Like if it had earthquake or anything, I'm like, why not? Let's see what
I was
you
like,
have.
we're looking. I was keeping an eye out for like good normal types, and there didn't seem to be any, so had to just
What
get
did
something
Tom
else.
ran?
Tom
He started
Tom
with
didn't.
the Dactyl.
Yeah,
Where was the Dactyl?
Aerodactyl was on 30.
Yeah, it was on 30.
36.
36.
Oh yeah, that's right. He went to 36. I forgot about that because he's caught a Meganium before that.
Ew.
Yeah, and then the Dactyl was putting in work, but not enough.
It was dying. It was dying so much. It was
just exploding. So when he got Super Rod, he just decided, you know what? Let's fish up something, and he found another Meganium.
Oh, poor man.
And
so he didn't find anything good.
And that's what
he only
ran.
checked the one slot. Like he found the Meganium, he caught it, and he went with it.
Yeah.
What did the Meganium have?
Nothing really.
Nothing.
It's just its moveset right now is, well, it has Boomerang at least. It has Surf, Boomerang, Steel Wing, and strength.
Hmm.
It's not good. It's not good. It's just like 2 or 3 shotting things all race.
Oh, yeah,
And to make
that's what you get with a Meganium.
Tom
to
is
ma-
unfortunately on the struggle bus.
and to make matters worse, he didn't do Erica until very, very late. Like he went to West Kanto before Erica. He did the
Oh,
Elite Four before Erica. It was not
what?
great.
Why would he do that?
Well, I
We don't
mean,
know.
we can ask him about that when he. It looks like he's still going, so we can ask him about that once he's
Well,
done. He just
he's
has.
only got 4 fights left, so I'd finish. If I'm
Yeah, I
Tom
mean,
here, I'm finishing this out.
it won't be too long now, assuming Meganium can KO literally anything on Red's team.
Wow, poor
So,
Meganium.
Bakura, I do have one question for you, man.
Yes,
If
friend.
you'll indulge me.
Yes.
That's Scyther. Super fanged you down to 50, and you're just like, nah, gonna take another turn setting up. Were you just hoping it didn't have a move to damage you?
Exactly.
Okay. That's what I figured.
I was like, let's just take a risk because it only showed me what did it have?
It only showed you Super Fang takedown.
No,
I
no,
had
no, 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 no,
I had
no.
amnesia as well.
Amnesia. It
Oh.
showed me amnesia and super fang, and it kept on using that. I'm like, okay, you probably only have that, and then it showed me takedown. I'm like, okay, reset. Also, Pikasev, Arcanine 11 attack, 2 defense, 14 speed, 14 special.
That's pretty darn good.
A few more points, and you would have had a full odd shiny there, buddy.
Pretty good doggo. More than once. 4 times, friend.
Also, I want to point out, Tom opted not to catch the little bear, and just give it the free candy and evolve it.
Yeah,
I
we can talk to him about all this when
Yeah.
I
he
saw the
finishes.
little bear, and I had surf on my poke, and got a real itchy finger when I see a little bear and I have surf.
Wow.
That's like some of us with Macargo.
Yo, can I talk about that Macargo? Like, I
There were
wanted
like
to.
there were 2 black glasses right next to each other in Alex Forest, and we didn't see any wild Macargo. Or I
I
don't
want to.
think we saw any Macargo
I
actually.
got
I don't
upset
remember.
with that Macargo. I'm like, you know what, buddy? I always get yelled at when I serve you. I'm not gonna serve you. And then he bubble beamed me. I'm like, okay, you deserve to die, and I served him.
Dang. So there was a Macargo. I don't actually remember. It must have
Yeah,
just died
chucks you.
pretty quickly.
Chuck had it.
Okay. Oh,
It
okay,
survived
okay.
my shadow ball.
Dang.
This was one of my. I'm telling you, I bought a new controller just for this race.
I mean, it looked like it looked pretty crisp from where I was
I had
sitting.
117 bunks, which
Oh,
is
really?
one of my
It
best.
says 113 on the
Oh,
screen right
was it
now.
130? Oh, then 113.
113. That is very good.
That's
Very
a good
low.
amount of bonks, especially breaking in a new controller.
Yeah. My old controllers aren't good enough because input. But yeah, good boy, new blue Xbox controller. Proud of you.
You're gonna have to frame that one, Bakura.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we didn't have to check any item in Kanto. I thought that was pretty funny. We just like had
Yo,
everything.
this was a really like but compared to the last seed I did, this one was so relaxed. Like,
This was
it
a
was
very generous seed.
it was
Yeah, I
so
mean it was.
enjoyable.
If
Yeah,
I
I
had
mean
a
it kind
seed
of
like this, I could probably PB.
like you went to Volvine, just got the secret potion, didn't even have to double dip the tower,
Exact.
and
Can I
just.
point out I did sub hour Chuck plus Jasmine? Just want to point that out. Yeah,
Anyway, it
it
looks
was a
like Tom's
really
gonna.
yeah. Yeah. Finishing time
Tom's just gonna
207 on my end. That's
heal up.
pretty good too.
Yep.
Yep. An hour from go mode to finish. That's really solid.
Yeah, I think Snorms has the fastest one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
has the
one.
fastest. He has the
Oh,
fastest
two.
2. Yeah,
But of course he needs to have two. Why
I think
not?
he has a 200 and a 206 in the tournament so far.
Didn't he get his? He got his 2.0 this morning, didn't he?
That's right.
Yeah, I was on comms for that.
Guys, I'm facing fire next.
That's right. Yep, you'll be fit.
That's gonna be a good match.
Are you gonna say like, oh man, I'm gonna lose again just to keep this going? It's been a good luck charm for you so far.
Yes. Okay, no. For real though, my good luck, John. What I do before races, not to sound sentimental or anything, but I tend to watch my favorite Pokemon episodes, or what I told you last night, Garth.
Oh
So, and
yeah,
that kind of whips me up.
good stuff.
No,
You got it.
we were memeing about the I'm gonna lose thing before we went live with audio.
You got to love those rituals.
Everybody's gotta have one. I have one before I race, but it's like a personal thing for me, so I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
Yeah, that's
bother
fine.
sharing
No,
it.
no, you feel free to just keep it
I
to
mean, to
yourself.
be fair, like if I check the tournament, like the people who are competing, there are people better than me, and Tom is one of them. So that's why I was like, okay, he's the favorite. So that's why I went to 29. I needed to find something that Tom wouldn't think of or go to 46. I was preparing for that, and I got lucky.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of chat was pulling for you, buddy.
What?
Yeah, we asked chat at the beginning of the race who they were pulling for, and a lot of them said you.
Oh wow, that's really nice. Yay, I'm
So
loved.
shout
So
outs to chat for being wholesome.
Oh.
So unfortunately, Tom only has one X attack, but the Scyther has amnesia, so he's like setting up these X specials, and Scyther's setting up all those
Oh yeah,
amnesias. But it is taking a lot of damage from those takedowns though, so he'll probably be fine.
Oh yeah, my initial plan was to use X specials because I think Surf Ice Punch is better coverage than Shadow Ball Double Edge, and then it showed me Curse or whatever, the X special boost.
Now I think I reckon X attacking was probably better there because you can't hit waters with Surf and Ice Punch, and there's so many waters in the game.
Yeah, but
Fair
on
enough.
this red, water ice was actually pretty perfect.
I want to point out normally I get paralyzed, put to sleep, poisoned, but I got so lucky. Oh, and
I feel like Tom just got absorbed all of that. He was just getting
Oh, he was
he was
getting it
just
all. He got
he's
paralyzed
like
like 5
he like
turns
got
in a row,
he like got
frozen left, right, and
paralyzed in 2
center.
consecutive fights,
yo,
frozen 3 times in 2 consecutive fights. It was not
can I
great.
point out the item next to Surge's gym is always helpful,
Yeah, you got a
always this
mint
time.
berry, didn't you? That was
And
pretty
I needed
cool.
to use it. It's
Get
I always pick that
PP
item up.
back.
It's always useful. Like there's certain items I always pick up. That's one of them. It's just good luck, I guess.
There you go, more rituals.
Hey, whatever you gotta do, man. I respect it.
There's the Kingdra. I was scared for that Kingdra. Not gonna lie. Ooh,
Oh, and it has flamethrower.
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
I'm
can
like
understand that.
I'd know bad at this point too.
This is totally
yep,
understandable.
well
That's
that's Meganium for you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
poor grass
Alright.
toys.
Let's drag Tom in here and we can talk to him about this. Hey Tom.
Hello.
How's it
Yeah,
going?
that was an experience. I don't know. Well, what do you? Tell me. Tell me your thoughts about it.
Um, Aerodactyl sucks. Everything is super effective against it.
Hmm.
Megadium sucks.
Yeah,
Anything. That's about it. Also, I should have done Erica, but I didn't. I should have done it after.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that, Tom.
After Sabrina, but I just didn't do it.
I kind
Yeah,
of
well,
thought that. I kind of thought that like after you did the Elite Four, you might just go to Claire after that because you just like at that point it seemed like you were just going to a bunch of the out of the way spots. But yeah, unfortunately, it was just on the one easy one you missed.
Yeah, my bad.
But I mean, in the end, although it did lose you a fair bit of time, I think the Meganium was just not killing stuff, and I think I don't think it would have made enough of a difference at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but it was still better than Aerodactyl because that was gonna die a lot.
yeah, I mean, it was
Aerodactyl did
definitely
die. Heck, man.
helpful when you first got it.
I mean, it did die. I don't know. I feel like it was dying a lot from the beginning, to be honest.
There was a lot of thunder punches and hydro pumps,
Thunder
and
punch,
beams, and
nice hydro pump
beams.
flappy, yeah, nice several paralyses
Rock
as
throw,
well.
metal claw. I've seen a lot of super effective moves.
I think
What did Bakra run?
Okay, so I know whatever you find on 30, 31, whatever, I'm gonna lose to you. So I memed and went to 29 and was willing to go to 46, and the Arcanine popped up with Ice Punch, and I thought a double edge, and later it learned Surf and Shadow Ball.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty, yeah. I had zero difficulty. Only Fluffy gave me difficulty with Hydro Pump. That's it.
Yeah. So I kind of wondered if you. I kind of thought you might even switch to the Teddiursa on the Snorlax, even though it was like similar level to you. Oh really? What did it have? Solar beam. Okay. But you know you got strength.
I
It's
mean,
probably already better than Meganium.
I mean, we had strength, Shadow Ball in the TM marketing goal or not. We get rollout from Claire, so you know, build a main.
Rollout. Oh jeez.
I don't know about rollout, but yeah.
What do you mean, runnable?
It has rollout?
No, the Claire's TM has rollout.
I'm kind of curious to know. I'm kind of curious to know, like, you know, if Meganium constantly not killing, just leaving things at red health was just because it was a Meganium, or because your Meganium in particular was bad.
No, it's definitely because it's Meganium.
I think because one of the first things I saw was like the Paris living a strength, and then like later on in the Elite Four, I also saw Paris living a strength. It's like, God,
What?
Meganium is so bad.
How does? Oh my!
No, Paris.
Yeah, we were trying to figure it out too.
Oh, it did have 3 attack and 3 special, so it was also bad.
Oh well, okay.
Oh.
Well then, yeah, as if it didn't. Yeah.
Also, I do want to point out one thing, Tom. You broke Garf, like straight up broke him.
Yeah, I didn't realize you. I didn't realize you used Endure, and I was like, wait, how did it live? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, jeez, no, I was out of commission for a good like 3 minutes.
Somebody had to post the clip so Garf's brain could reboot.
Yeah.
I was just like, I use a move, it'll die, and then I forgot
Well,
Endure, and then, you know, unexpected.
It was very amusing. I flat out said that Meganium needs to go in the Hall of Fame for that.
It actually has 15 attack, the other one, so it would have been a better Meganium.
Oh.
Jeez. I mean, that still would have been terrible, but it would have been slightly less terrible, I guess. Oh man.
The Aerodactylite ditched 10 attack. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but it just didn't have anything. It just kept dying. Yeah.
It was bad. Yeah. Meh. Oh,
Yeah.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you for the interesting runs,
I had 2
gentlemen.
good races, you know.
Oh, I thought Snowbear done meesed himself. Ha! Well, whatever. Okay, so we've got. So looking at the schedule here, we only have. Oh, looking a little bit barren for the schedule. I'm sure it'll fill up with other races throughout the week, but we have Wingage versus Snowbear 22 going on next Saturday, and I believe if Wingage wins, he says he might be interested in another double-headed. Oh, Snowbear is as well. So after that, like after that race, there might be, you know, might be a second race, not too long after that on the same day. But yeah, that's all we got scheduled right now. There, if you want to look at the bracket, I think I still have it. I still have it on my paste there. Or we can see it on screen. I don't know.
We're working on getting some more races scheduled. There's only a few left to go for you.
Yeah. So we got with our winners finals has been decided here. Snorms versus Athena Sykes, and then we got in the losers semis we have Fine versus Lord Bakura, and horses awaiting the aforementioned Wingage or Snowbear in the next round. So yep, that's all we've got left in the tournament. We're getting towards the end now, but there's still a fair few matches left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some more interesting ones. And yeah, look, yeah. Like I say, the schedule for Randomania looks a little bare right now, but I'm sure that'll fill up. You know, there's at least that Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament that's been like, you know, going full force for the past 2 weeks, I think. And I don't expect
Sounds
that'll
great.
slow down. I don't expect that'll slow down very much. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
Have a great day, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.